Oh, I've never seen that before. You can eat that?
Yes.
What is that?
Kusalam.
Oh wow. Welcome to Chopstick Travel. I'm Luke Martin and today I'm in northern Thailand, Mae Hong Son province, right on the border of Burma. This area is inhabited by many hill tribes and today we're going to be spending the day with one in particular, the Karen people. We're going to be seeing how they survive off of the jungle, the mountains and the rivers here in Mae Hong Son, and then seeing how they take that fresh food and prepare it in their traditional Karen tribe style. It's going to be a great episode, so make sure you stay tuned until the end. We're just hiking down to the river now where we're going to fish. So right now is the end of February, which is nearly the end of the dry season here in Mae Hong Son. So it hasn't rained here in months. All of the rice has been harvested. You can see we're walking through the rice paddies right now. And this time of year, since all of the agriculture work is done, the Karen particularly like to go fishing. So we're just making our way down to the river, but the ladies spotted in one of the nearby trees something very special. They noticed that there was an ant's nest in the trees, red ant's nest. And so that is important because the Karen Hill tribe, they really love to eat red ants' eggs. So they hooked up a little basket on the end of a stick and then stuck it up in the tree and just shook it like crazy, which is a really dangerous job because those red ants pack a mean bite. And shaking it hopefully to get some eggs, but unfortunately that nest didn't have any eggs in it. That is a very prized food of the Karen tribe here in Mae Hong Son. If we don't find any, we'll probably be able to buy some off of one of the locals, but first let's go fishing. How does this net work?
See that if they come inside, we just...
You just pull it up?
Yes.
Okay, so you're just waiting for them to swim in?
Yes. I get one.
You got one? What is it? Oh, with your hand?
Yes.
Wow, that was really skilled. So you'll eat that?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
So we are in the river now. The Karen ladies are fishing. They've got a couple different techniques. They've got two different types of net. One is like a big flat net that she just lays into the water and then waits for a fish to kind of swim over top of it and then pull it up. The second one is just like a hand net, but basically the way that they're doing it is just literally using their hands to catch fish, which is incredibly difficult, but they've already caught a ton of fish. So they're basically turning up rocks, trying to grab the fish or kind of work it into the net a little bit. Another one?
Yeah, I think so.
Gone.
Yeah.
And after they've caught the fish, they just put it into their little backpack basket, and that will be lunch later today.
Oh, here.
Ah.
Ôi, ôi.
Basically, they're looking for rocks and logs that are in the river and in the shade preferably, and then sort of turning those rocks and logs over and then hoping the fish swims out to either get it in the net or get it in your hand. It's definitely a difficult process, but whenever I film these fishing videos, we never know what the outcome's going to be. Luckily, the women are having a bit of success, although the fish are quite tiny, and we had some bigger ones, but they got away. That's okay. This is such a cool experience. Good. Lots of friendly locals here in Mae Hong Son. This is a really interesting province of Thailand. Like I mentioned earlier, it's right on the border of Burma or Myanmar, and it's home to many different hill tribes, including the Lisu, the Karen, the Shan people, the Burmese people coming over. So you've got a really unique area of Thailand with lots of different interesting cultures going on here in the hills of Mae Hong Son. And the locals super friendly. A couple more guys just came down on their motorbikes to do a little bit of fishing here too. And you know, the fish here are small, but that's because this is only one of the small parts of the river you're allowed to actually fish on. There are other parts of the river that have conservation status, and there are plenty of large fish. So the Karen people are really doing the right thing to conserve the local population of fish in here. Right? Oh, what's that?
Temple.
Tadpole. Okay. And you eat this?
Yes.
Yeah? How do you eat it?
We have to take this out.
Right.
And then we cook it.
Cook it in curry or?
Yes.
Really? Is it good?
You will see.
Okay. Have you ever tried tadpole?
Never in my life. I never try. And I never see the tadpole that huge too.
It's a big one.
Yeah.
Lots of buffalo here in Mae Hong Son, and I love how they've got this little wooden box instead of the typical bell. They've got a little custom-made wooden knocker. We've got another catch. Fish?
I have fish.
Fish.
Small
Oh,
fish.
3.
Yeah.
How's the taste? Taste good?
Yeah.
Aroy mai?
อร่อยมาก
So lots of different types of fishing techniques. They've also got the throw net too.
Okay.
Oh.
Practicing my net throws. I got my first try in Colombia. I think I've improved.
So we got an audience is watching us fishing. Tons of them.
ยังพอแล้วแหละบัตรแรกคู่ได้ป่ะ
ไม่ใช่สโลเมนเดอร์นะ This. Oh. Yes.
Oh, I've never seen that before. You can eat that?
Yes.
What is that? So this is the everyday life of the Karen Hill tribe, to basically come down to the river or go into the jungle and forage or hunt or fish for today's meal. And it's also a form of socializing. They all get together, they clearly enjoy it, and pretty much nothing is off the menu. Anything they catch, you're gonna eat it. So they even just caught some kind of thing. I don't even know what the name is in English. They call it, what do you call it? Nam taka? Takap nam. Not really sure what the name is in English. I'll put it down here. Oh, and Mook has a fish. Oh yeah, nice. Those women are super fast at fishing. They were moving along the river faster than I could keep up with them. And at first, I thought the fish looked too small to eat. But if you've got, 4 or 5 of your friends and you're all catching a handful or 2 of fish, you're gonna have plenty for lunch. So we're finished off fishing. Now we're gonna head to cook. set up on the riverbank here. The ladies are just cleaning the fish now, kind of popping the intestines out. And we've also got some foraged wild veggies, and they're stuffing everything that they've caught into the bamboo. So indiscriminate of what type of fish we caught. We've got different types of fish and all kinds of things, and it's all getting stuffed into this bamboo where it will be cooked. And I gotta show you one more thing right over here. So these right here with all these dead ants inside are the kai mot dang. This is known as Mae Hong Son caviar. So these are the red ant eggs, or jungle caviar you could call it. Just look at those. This is, like I said, a delicacy of the Karen people of the Hill Tribe region of Thailand. I've never tried it before. It doesn't look like caviar. It looks like little larvae, not too appetizing. So as you saw this morning, we weren't lucky in getting our own red ants eggs. So luckily for us though, we had a local bring some for us. So those eggs have been mixed with chicken eggs and some spices, and then they've been put inside of this bamboo that is cooking away now. He also skewered up some of the fish just to grill them on the fire. And then we've got another soup cooking with all of the fish and everything we caught from the river today. And then this one on an angle is just boiling away water for tea. And she's actually just roasting some sticky rice, pounded sticky rice. So we've got a lot of different things going on, all on the wood fire, all using the bamboo, everything from the jungle, everything foraged. It's really amazing to see it. It really takes like organic to another level. Okay, cup and cup. So she just gave me one of the roasted sticky rice. Well, it's super hot. Oh. Tastes like popcorn. It's like toasted, a little bit crunchy, and a little bit chewy. Oh, yum. It's hot. Ron. So we've got a little bit of tea that was cooking away in the bamboo. Very hot. It's incredible how it doesn't burn the bamboo and it just boils whatever's inside. Tastes like almost like a oolong tea. I don't know if there's any flavor from that bamboo, but it's really good tea. So those fish that we're grilling on the stick will be actually made into a cold soup. So head and tail and all, it's just crushed into a bamboo bowl, and then she's used some herbs and then something they call a jungle olive, a really juicy, almost looks like a little baby potato, and that's going to be mixed just with water, and it's a cold soup. So they're finished cooking all the dishes using local foraged or caught ingredients, 100%. This is completely organic, natural Karen cuisine. So let me introduce everything. We're sitting just on the side of the river here. There's literally millions of these spiders everywhere. Can you see them? They're everywhere. Look at right here, crawling into our food. Oh, they are just absolutely covering everything. We've got several different dishes. This one right here is, they It's just called Nam Prik in Thai. Basically a sauce, so a spicy sauce that's meant to be eaten with these veggies that they just pulled off the side of the river. And then this is the cold soup. So it's got that, they call it a jungle olive, that big thing right there. Some fish in there. There's some soybeans, there's some chili. This is the famous Mae Hong Son caviar. Just take a look at that. That is all of those ant eggs. There's still even ants in the eggs. So yeah, that looks not the most appetizing, but like I said, it's a delicacy. Look at how many of those are. Cold soup, so also using the fish, some veggies, some soybean once again, and what an experience it was to get everything and then see them cook it. So let's eat. Okay, we've got some rice. Let me try it. This is
I use my hand.
You use your hands? Yeah. Okay, good. I will too. And you eat it with this veggie. This veggie here that we picked right off the side of the river. All right, let's try the Nam Prik.
Yeah.
The herb is almost like minty. Not too spicy. Yum, very fresh. That veg has a lot of flavor to it. And crunchy. All right, I'm going in for the eggs, the ant eggs, and some ants as well. This is something like I've been talking about. It is a delicacy here. It definitely doesn't look visually the most appetizing, but let's try it out and see what the flavor's like. I see lots of ants in there. It doesn't actually have much of a flavor, but they sort of burst like salmon roe. When you bite into them, pop. Like caviar actually, but not a whole lot of flavor. Just like creamy, a little bit milky. You can just taste the eggs and everything else that they got. I think I'll go for some more. There is plenty of them. Look at them all in there. And this is only found in this season. How often would you eat the kai mot dang?
Kai mot dang.
How often? Every day or once a week?
Not every day. Maybe 2 times per month.
2 times per month? Okay. Do you like it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Good.
No, they pop. They've got a nice texture. No strange flavor at all. Okay, this is the cold soup. Kun Mook was just telling me that this is their favorite after a long day of fishing, hot day of fishing, to have like a cold soup like this. Oh wow. Wow. That this thing right here, the jungle olive, has a crazy flavor. It's like really hard to explain, but I can also taste the roasted soybeans in there, a little bit of the chili, a little bit spicy. It's like sour and bitter at the same time, and cold. Oh, it's good actually. It's refreshing. Yeah, okay. That's fun. Okay, and then let's get the fish. I'm gonna go for one of these little guys. Whole thing, yeah? Yeah. Like, I thought there was gonna be bones. No bones. It's just like pure fish meat. And that's also really nice. A little bit sour, a little bit spicy, Thai style. Yum. Fresh fish from the river. This river.
Right, I'm gonna go right into an ant egg here. Ooh, it's like a new taste. It's kind of like every egg doesn't have any special taste. It just like pop in your mouth, like look, just say. It's really good, actually. Actually, it's good.
If I'm being honest, it's not something I'm gonna eat every day. This is definitely a unique experience, and all the dishes have like something different about them than anything I've really tasted in Thailand. Like it's that flavor that you can only get when you forage those ingredients yourself. I gotta give it up for these eggs though. I know it looks maybe unappetizing, but they've got no strange flavor at all. Pear and caviar, love it. Gotta try it if you're here at the right season. It's actually really not bad at all. I also really love this veggie that she foraged right off the side of the river, and then with some of this nam prick. Ooh, yeah, it's got a little bit of spice to it. Wow, really unique flavors, like nothing I've tasted in Thailand. Even though it is Thai food and they're preparing it like it's Thai food, the flavors are totally different because the ingredients are just totally wild and unique. Really good. Survival food.
Mang mum, spider.
Long legs. Those were some really unique and interesting flavors. It definitely leaves a taste in your mouth that I've never tasted before. It's like super earthy, really strong, natural flavor, all organic. I mean, sitting right on the side of the river with spiders crawling all over the food. It was certainly an amazing experience, and the flavors are very strong. Even they told us they held back because usually when a foreigner like me comes here, they don't want to go too spicy, they don't want to go too strong in the flavor. So here in the north of Thailand, you can just imagine just how strong the flavors are. It's really delicious and tasty, even with their simple cooking techniques and style. And that was just such an amazing experience. Huge thank you to Kun Mook for showing us. You can also go on the similar tour if you'd like. So I'll leave her information down in the description box so you can contact Kun Mook and go on a tour. So as I was mentioning earlier, the Karen take care of the stock of fish very well. So we're just feeding them some rice, and there is plenty of fish, but they only eat the small ones and they don't fish from certain parts of the river for conservation purposes, which is amazing. I love that. Look at how many fishes, this is crazy. Look at the size of that one. I'm gonna take you now to one of Thailand's most famous natural wonders. It's called Nam Lod cave. It's a massive cave. We're gonna go inside and I'm gonna show you guys around. Let's go. So this is the Nam Lod cave, an absolutely massive cave. Just look at the size of this thing. This is the front entrance, but you can go through the entire cave and come out the back entrance. So that's what we're going to do. I think there's a little bit of hiking, and I think we actually have to get on a little boat to finish it. Our guide's got a torch, like a kerosene lamp that she's carrying with her. So let's go in, this looks awesome, and it's nice and cool in here. This cave is absolutely incredible. It opens right up, it's massive. It's like a cathedral ceiling when you step inside, and it's pitch black other than our guide's torch, and I brought this light, and just look at how well this light lights up the cave. And without it, yeah, don't come here without a flashlight. Go ahead. So we're cruising through the cave now on a bamboo raft. There are tons of fish in here. You can hear the birds and the bats, I believe. And I can see the exit now. Sunshine is just peeking through. Wow, that's amazing. So we just arrived by boat to the other entrance, the back entrance, which has an even bigger opening, and arguably it's even more beautiful than the front entrance. That was incredible. And we just hiked up these super steep steps to the top caverns where you can actually see ancient coffins, which are basically just hollowed out old trees that they found skeletons in these coffins. And they predict that they could have ended up in those top caverns by the water level rising, and they basically just floated up there. They're not totally sure, it's just a theory. And one thing that you can see here at Nam Lod Cave is around sunset time, maybe 6:30 tonight, you will see hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of swifts, birds, and bats returning to roost in the Nam Lod Cave. So we're gonna check that out next. That was incredible to watch. Millions, it looked like millions of swifts, birds, circling around, and then they shoot themselves right into the cave, and apparently they match up with their partner in the cave, which is even more incredible. A huge thank you to Kun Mook for taking us on the tour and showing us her Karen lifestyle and cooking us some incredible food, some really unique stuff that we had never tried before. You'd never tried it either, right?
No, this is the first time in my life.
Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you guys on the next episode of Chopstick Travel. Bye.